What is up? Welcome back with a new video. Today I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened in the last 2 years since I quit smoking weed. Because my man, it has been a hell of a ride. So let's dive straight into it. Because you click on this video because you're probably considering quit smoking weed. In this video I'm gonna tell you exactly what's possible for you in the next 2 years. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did to have the life of my dreams right now. Living in Colombia, you see me wearing the Colombia tee because in 2 days Colombia is gonna win the Copa de America. And you always gotta support your locals, right? So, I used to be smoking weed every single day. For close to 10 years, I've been addicted to smoking weed. I used to live in the Netherlands, where you can literally buy weed in the coffee shop in every single street. That's exactly what I did. I used to smoke every single day, weed, hashes, everything. I totally fucked up my mind and eventually decided I had to quit. I've talked about this in previous videos because this took me, I think, 1.5 years from the point I wanted to quit until I finally succeeded, with a lot of ups and downs. But today, right now, I've been sober for over 2 years and a lot has changed, man. I used to be a little junkie working a sales job, selling utilities on the phone and doing all right in sales, but my personal life and my mind were totally fucked. I remember I used to have quite bad anxiety. I was very insecure because I was smoking all this weed and I didn't want to anymore, but I just couldn't control my own actions, which obviously leads to this kind of uncertainty. I remember one time I actually did well at work, so I was, I was selected to join a champions trip with the best performing sales guys in the company, and we went to Barcelona this time. And I remember one day we were in the lobby in the hotel with all the sales guys, and I remember this girl, I will never forget this. She asked me literally like this: "Sam, why don't you ever say a word?" At home, with my familiar friends, with my familiar social circle, I would always be this extroverted guy, singing, being happy, drinking, being loud as hell. But in circles where I'm not so familiar and therefore not so certain, I would always close and get back in the shades. And in Dutch we would say, look the cat out the boom, look the cat out of the tree, just observing and seeing what happens. And what changed is that I quit smoking weed. Therefore, I gained a lot of mental clarity. I decided what I wanted to achieve in my life. I wanted to actually become successful, to be able to create big things. I have a worldwide ambition. That's also the reason for the name of this channel. I want to be all over the world, build an international network of high performers all over the world, to travel, do business in different places, eventually have different houses all over the world, to enjoy fully to the max, to take everything that life has to offer. And I'm already somewhat on the way. If you know me and you know my channel, you know that by now I live in Colombia. I live in Medellin for 5 months already. And what I've done, I've changed my entire identity. From being a little junkie, I told myself I am going to be an entrepreneur and an artist and an athlete. And an athlete is the most important part I've been working on up until this day. I used to have really bad asthma, not working out, not being able to just run a few stairs and totally being fucked up. I remember the first time I got into the kickboxing gym, I think that's around 1.5 years ago right now. I did a small warming up, literally like 2 minutes of some rounds running and some push-ups. I totally blacked out. It became black in front of my eyes. I couldn't see anymore. I became dizzy and everything. It was crazy. And that was the switching point for me, that I said, I need to work on this. I can never ever smoke cigarettes or smoke weed again. And I got to seriously work on this, which I did. Since then, I've been in the kickboxing gym for at least 3 times every single week. I got into running. I got myself into the regular gym, into fitness. And by now, 1.5 years later, I have recently ran my first marathon here in the beautiful Medellin. And this was a very important qualifier for me to prove that I am actually this athlete I wanted to be. So I'm very happy with that. And I will be doing another marathon actually on the 1st of September. The first one, the last marathon I ran, it was just by myself. And on September 1st is the real Medellin Marathon, which I'll be running maybe with some friends. I already spoke to one guy who's down to run it with me, with whom I'm actually starting a little run club here in Medellin. Tomorrow will be the first date, so might give you a little update on how this will go. But also I've got myself into kickboxing here in Medellin. I'm still kickboxing at Zona de Combate. I will be fighting. I will be getting into the ring in 2025. Next year I will be fighting a real match. Not sure yet whether it is going to be kickboxing, Muay Thai, or just regular boxing, because I think I will be doing it in Thailand because it's way easier over there to match up. And I guess for now that's it. I work a remote sales job, which makes me enough money to travel around, to now live in Colombia, enjoy every single weekend, going on amazing trips with friends, with girls, providing amazing dates, being able to eat out whenever I want. I'm literally eating in restaurants almost every single day, maybe for lunch or for dinner. I can buy whatever I want in the supermarket. At home, I usually only eat steak and eggs, and then I'm talking about clean grass-fed steak and raw organic butter. So I just get to put the best things in my body and therefore perform the best, being able to give you these daily videos and just record the journey, just document the journey. And I obviously hope to inspire some along the way. So let me know what you think of this video, if you find it interesting to tell you more about myself, or that you'd rather have some different content about where I give more like kind of advice on how to achieve the things I achieve myself, or the lessons I have already learned, or the lessons I am learning in this exact moment. Let me know if you think I'm talking shit, if you agree with me. And make sure you subscribe so we see each other tomorrow at the next video. Cheers.